Hello everyone, this is Navigate Your Life with Tan Shong. So today we will be doing a general collective reading. Today is May 24, Sunday, and we will be giving you a collective reading for May 25 to 30. So that's for the next few days from now. So today is May 24, sobrang kagigising ko lang. I have so much clarity and peace sa reading na to. So I'll take advantage of this moment to give a collective reading. At least hindi siya fear-based ang mababasa nating energy, but instead more of clarity and positive yung mga mababasa natin. If in case there's like more negative na mababasa natin, I'll see to it na magagawa natin ng paraan to through readings din. So, yun yung gagawin natin ngayon. I'm so excited kasi sobrang bagong gising ako and sobrang saya ko ngayon dahil tatlong shadow ang naharap natin for yesterday. So, inupuan ko talaga yung shadow work ng tatlong shadow ang bumalik sa akin. So, I worked it the hardest way possible talaga. Inupuan ko siya. So, ngayon medyo clarity ang ating mababasa at hindi fear-based. At saka hindi medyo negative yung mababasa natin ngayon. So, let's start with Aries. Aries is March 21st to April 19. So, hopefully, maganda ang mababasa natin. Well, of course, maganda yan kasi. So, I'll be using, by the way, my Unveiled Tarot. So, it's Unveiled Tarot yung gagamitin natin para mas maraming insight ang mababasa natin for today. At sana mangusap sila ng maigsi at precise and clear. So, let's go Aries, March 21st to April 19. Spread. Let's see, tatlo. Woo! These are all reverse card but I'll read it upright dahil unveiled ang gamit natin. So, unveiled kasi may ibang dimension tayong nababasa dito eh. So, okay, let's start with Aries, March 21st to April 19. So, I see here na medyo struggle ka ngayon sa iyong buhay. Merong parang feeling mo nagsusulo ka lang. Nagsusulo ka sa any task that you're actually encountering. It might be a challenge from your life. That coming from your childhood na ngayon nagre-reflect ka na mag-isa. So ito yung nababasa ko ngayon. So make sure na kung itong pag-iisa mo ngayon na feeling mo wala kang ibang nakakaintindi sa'yo or walang nakakaramdam sa'yo or walang umupo besides you to listen, make sure that you are actually being surrounded behind. It might be a support group na hindi mo lang sila na-recognize at hindi mo sila na appreciate dahil you are actually feared of not being accepted. So, ito yung nafe-feel mo ngayon na medyo para kang mag-isa, bigat na bigat sa buhay. But these are all actually projection from your childhood because during your childhood, it seems na parang wala kang kaibigan. Parang wala kang karamay. Wala kang support group in your child. So that's why when you actually grow up now, parang feeling mo mag-isa ka whenever you encountered a challenging process, you isolate yourself. Even though there's a lot of people actually trying to help you, but this time you are isolating yourself. So try to dissolve the wall that you're actually experiencing now kasi nga yan yung mga blockages na hindi ka di ba parang baka you actually remove yourself from the light that you're supposed to experience dahil sa wall na yan. So that's it for Aries. Let's proceed with Taurus from April 20th to May 20th. So mga Taurus, mga earth sila, earth sign. Let's proceed. 3 decks. Okay, you're actually marching into something na you feel that you're actually drained going to your work. Ito yung mga nafe-feel ko ngayon. So, and ito yung nakikita ko ngayon, Death card. Death card is something that you're supposed to not afraid about kasi Death card is actually a reborn. So, you have to actually undergo a death, whatever it is. It might be an old identity, it can be an old career, it can be an old pattern that you're supposed to let go and undergo the death for you to reborn. And because actually currently nakaka-experience ka ng super drain, pwedeng seems na para kang nagmamarcha papunta doon sa death. Parang ganun ang nakikita ko dito. Not literally na mamamatay ka ha. That's not how we see in card tarot. So, this is more of symbols na pwedeng papunta ka doon, nagmamarcha ka with fear, but a lot of courage and strength papunta doon sa change na pinagdidesisyonan mo. Pwedeng career change. Ito, pwede ring letting go of the toxic relationship that you're currently at, or baka naman toxic ang iyong paligid. It can be your environment you grow up, or it can be work environment na sobrang toxic that you're marching. You have strength outside, but you're actually rotting. It's actually painful inside of you. Now, you're stepping forward for you to reborn. So, parang pwedeng let go mo yan. And whatever it is, it will lead to a desired success that you're actually aiming. Kasi minsan kasi sa alahas, 'di ba? Sa mga alahas, hindi na-appreciate sa pag isasanla mo siya sa, for example, sa Villarica, mababa yung appraisal. Pag pupunta ka sa Palawan, mas mataas pala. So, try to evaluate, baka hindi ka pang Palawan, baka pang Cebuana Luelier ka, or, you know, your gems is actually not being valued. So, try to step forward, try to undergo change environment that you should be expand na kung ano man yung nakakapag-shrink sa'yo ngayon ay in the next future mag-i-expand ka. So that's for Aries. That's for Taurus. May April 20th of 2026 to May 20th of 2026. Let's go with Gemini. Gemini are actually happy people. Yun yung mga nababasa ko ngayon. There's so much like bubbly energy yung nakakita ko dito. But minsan, they are now sobrahan. Sobra yung saya. Wala pang, yan. May lumabas na isa. Partneran natin. Okay, now there. Seems na parang nakakulong ka sa isang maliit na aquarium, or it can be a symbolism na parang nanliliit ka sa kung ano yung pinanggagalingan ngayon. But outside, you have actually the power to go outside, na parang ang mababasa ko dito or nakikita ko dito is hindi sapat kung ano man yung naramdaman mo ngayon kasi there's so much life outside. So you might feel inside the box, mga Gemini, right now, kasi nga pwedeng mina-micromanage ka or minomonitor ka ng hire someone. It can be a manager, it can be a TL na parang minamanage ka na hindi mo ma-expand kung ano man yung talent na gusto mo. Parang kang binabox. Hindi lang to sa corporate world, it can be a collective, it can be a religious group. It can be also a friendship na parang nangliliit ka sa grupo na to, but if you actually go outside the picture na parang there's so much life outside na maintindihan mo. You're actually climbing up into your career, or it can be a promotion na malilid mo to kapag lumabas ka doon sa box na pinanggalingan mo. So kung ano man yung nakapag-box sa'yo, na nakapag-shrink sa'yo, na hindi ka makapag-expand ngayon, try to climb all the way, kung ano man yung blockages na yan, climb all the way up and try to evaluate, kasi later may mga pentacles tayong makukuha, or ito yung pentacles are earth, wealth, parang mga wealthy. It can be promotion or salary increase. It can be also like a new house. Yan yung mga nakikita ko dito. Or it can be promotion yung nakikita ko dito. But it takes a lot of effort for you to climb the ladder, to climb the mountain. And it takes a lot of rigidness, strength, and consistency for you to get outside of that box na nakakapagpaliit sa'yo ngayon. So try to evaluate mga Gemini from May 21st to June 20th. Kasi parang may potential tayo dyan. No? So let's proceed with Cancer. Cancer is from June 21st of 2026 to July 22nd of 2026. Give me the message. Give me the message, mga mga Cancer. There's so much temptation. There's so much temptation na nakikita ko dito, but you are still and you are aiming for a growth. Oh, lumabas ulit yung mga pentacles natin. So nakikita ko dito na ano natin para makita nyo. Sana mag-resonate sa inyo. So makikita ko inside of you, you are very goal-oriented, but there's so much temptation out there na nakapagpa-block sa'yo into your goal. So yung mga goal mo na to, very goal-oriented ka, very passionate ka kung ano yung mga nakikita mong pangarap para mag-increase kung ano man yung mga pinapangarap mong pentacles sa buhay mo. Pentacles are wealth, ha? So earth, wealth. Kung ano man yan, business or wealth, basta anything belongs to earth, if that's pentacles. So very very goal-oriented ka, but something's actually stagnant because of the temptation around you. Pwede siyang personal temptation, pwede siyang outside stimulus na nakakapagpa-temptation sa'yo, na nakapagpa-block para makuha mo tong pentacles na to. And technically, you are building, you are building a statue or you are building a legacy that hindi mo magawa-gawa because of such blockages. Try to remove these blockages. Pwedeng may mga babaeng involved dito, pwedeng from your past, pwede ring may nakikita ako ditong may parang mag-take advantage sa'yo na parang, kasi ganun eh. So if you're dreaming, actually, if you're building something, try to keep it in silent and inside you, wag mo munang ipamalita kasi pwedeng mag-attract siya ng mga blockages. Pwede siya mag-attract ng mga evil eye. So, in privacy, there is power. Okay? Try to build your legacy as silent as possible and let the result announce it. Okay, wag tayong magbasta-basta kasi pwedeng yun to yung mga blockage para makakuha natin yung pentacles and hindi natin mabubuo kung ano man yung legacy na binubuo mo ngayon because of that certain pronouncement or immature announcement. Don't announce it yet kasi itong mga blockages pwedeng makaka-attract ka and later on pag nabuo mo tong legacy mo kasi ang hirap eh. Tingnan mo, you're still planning, building it, but ito yung goal mo na malaking legacy pero hindi, may blockage talaga siya. Keep it silent and the rest will be provided to you. The goal will be provided to you. The result, I mean, this is the pentacles. Tingnan mo, it will be handed to you in a timely manner. Keep it silent lang muna. Wag masyadong nakaka-overwhelm kasi pag excited ka talaga pag may plano ka tapos parang gusto mong i-announce kung ano man yung gusto mong plano. Huwag mo munang i-announce hanggat walang resulta. Okay? That's for Cancer. Now, let's go with July. Leo are from July 23rd to August 22nd. So, I'm looking on my right side kasi nito yung mga list ng mga dates kasi hindi ko kabisado yung mga zodiac signs and corresponding dates. So, let's go with Leo from July 23rd to August 22nd. Leo is may involved na bata. Okay, hold on. Okay, now you are more into innovative energy. Curious. Very innovative yung nakikita ko dito. The sun is represent a youth or a child inside of you that's you are actually being powerful, strength to create something. Para kang batang gustong maglaro ng putik at bubuuhin yung putik ng magiging vase or magiging, nakikita ko dito pwedeng maging pottery, parang ganun, but these are all symbols ha, pwedeng hindi siya pottery, pwedeng it can be something that you are creating a project na sobrang curious kang simulan para kasi mag-lead it into pentacles na naman. So, I like so much pentacles talaga. So, medyo maraming positive or mga wealth or earth belongings na mapupunta sa'yo because of your kids inside of you. Para siyang batang ikaw na parang pwedeng makulit, curious, random, risk taker na hindi mo nakikita kung ano yung risk, but you will realize that you are building something. You are innovative person as of these 5 days. Madami kang idea, marami kang the magician, this is the star. Makikita mo dito na sobrang napaka-innovative mo na tao ngayon, na energy yung nababasa ko. Try to stick with it. Innovative, take the risk to create this project. Parang batang naglalaro ng putik. At from that putik alone, nakakabuo ka ng flower vase. It's that energy that I'm actually seeing. So, try to evaluate, but okay lang magkamali ha. Huwag naman masyado rin. Also, being a risk taker din kasi, may a disadvantage din yon. Just make sure na parang calculated risk. Okay? So, let's proceed with Virgo, that August 23rd to September 22. Mga Virgo dyan, kaway-kaway. Marami tayo. Mga Virgo. So, Virgo, August 23rd to September 22. Woo! Virgo tumalon. 3 spreads. Woo! Ingat tayo sa Virgo kasi parang mapupunta ka into a gamble. So gambling is actually, it can also be a gamble of love, but it can be also a gamble and there's a betrayal there. May nakikita ako dito. I'm so sorry but this is something that I'm actually seeing. May betrayal na someone is taking advantage of you. And it's more of a gambling energy. It's more of you trying to take risk na hindi mo alam na 50-50 na ang return, na hindi mo alam na kakataya mo ng kakataya, ikaw na yung nauubos. So, because someone is actually betraying you behind the scene. And that behind the scene has own goal para sa sarili niya at hindi para sa sayo. So, try to evaluate the people behind you kasi it's so draining. It's so draining yung nakikita ko dito. Nakakapagod siya kapag paulit-ulit mo siyang gagawin. Mararamdaman mo siya kapag kausap mo itong tao na to, wala kang makukuha sa kanyang sustansya. Wala kang makukuha sa kanya. Alam mo yung pag-uwi ka ng bahay, makipag-meet ka sa taong ito na medyo hindi maganda ang resulta. Pwede siyang scam, pwede siyang investment. Pwede kang hihinga ng investment for something na hindi mo, huwag ka munang maglabas ng pera ngayon. Huwag ka munang maglabas ng pera, huwag ka munang maglabas ng energy, or don't actually meet clients for this next 5 days. Pwedeng, or kung pwede man, kasi you have your own free will, make sure na cautious ka kasi one of them is actually is embodying a betrayal energy. Be cautious kasi mapupunta ka sa, you keep gambling, you keep giving, but at the end, you'll end up drained. Ito yung energy ko. Ingat lang tayo for this 5 days mga Virgo. Hopefully magiging guide to, but you have your own free will, so you can change your own future, but make sure na kaya mong accountable ka, makakabangon ka ha, basta ingat-ingat lang. And bakit ganun yung mga nababasa ko? So let's proceed with Libra from September 23rd to October 22nd. September 23rd to October 22nd, spread. Oh, okay. You are actually have a full potential of umulit-ulit siya. It's more of with energy ng previous zodiac ko nang nababasa ko. Wait lang. Let's proceed with Libra. Libra is September 23rd to November 21st. Bakit energy ng last ang nababasa ko? Wait lang. Libra. Umulit talaga siya. Bakit ganito yung mga nababasa ko? Paulit-ulit. Libra, you are overthinking. You are planning something big. Don't overthink because that plan, that creativity that you're actually looking at is very accurate. Medyo hindi siya mag-work. Bakit dito mga energy na basa ko? Medyo hindi nag-work. Instead na ikaw yung makapagbigay ng you're spending more of coins than receiving from that idea alone, from that idea that you are creating. And because of the blockages pa rin. Bakit puro blockages yung nakikita ko? But again, it's up to you. Yun yung mga nakikita ko na mabasa. You have so much idea. Nakikita ko dito na you calculate, you overcalculate, you're deciding into something based on data. You're very data-driven person. You don't decide because of your gut or your base of your intuition, but you're deciding and creating something based on data, based on thesis, based on feasibility. What's reality closer to you? Ito yung mga nakikita ko dito. Pero, ang pag nag-execute, wag mo muna siyang i-execute ngayong 5 days from now. Maybe a week next, pwede mo siyang execute kasi ngayon, if you execute that project or idea, you're spending a lot of coins rather than receiving. Pwede rin kasing ma-execute mo siya ngayon kasi it's time for you to invest or to put capital on it, whatever the idea that you're creating. Kasi gano'n naman pag nag-ano tayo ng capital, pag nag-ano tayo ng pera, the ROI might be received later. Pero wala ka masyadong marireceive sa week na to, but you are investing into something from your idea alone. But make sure you remove all the blockages kasi there are a lot of temptation out there. There's a lot of self-doubt if are you going to continue the idea that is rigid. Rigid tong idea na to ha. Very feasible tong idea na nakikita ko dito pero ito ay you are taking a lot of expenditure than receiving. Okay? But make sure, ingat sa mga blockages. Ingat sa mga attractions sa paligid kasi someone might someone might steal that idea from you. Pwedeng, someone be mindful sa sarili mo. Keep it secret. Diba sabi ko kanina parang keep it secret kasi para siyang aagawin. Para siyang aagawin from you that idea alone. Ingat lang tayo mga Libra. And let's go with Scorpio. Scorpio is from October 23rd to 2023 to November 21st. 25 minutes sa pala itong reading na to. Hindi ko kasi ito i-edit ng malala. 20 minutes lang kasi dapat. Pero anyway, panoorin nyo na lang sa YouTube ito kung gusto nyo ng full version. Kasi sa Instagram hanggang 20 minutes lang kasi ang pwedeng i-upload. So kung nasa Instagram kayo ngayon, continue nyo lang sa YouTube kasi doon full episode. Pinuputo lang siya ng Instagram. So let's proceed with Sagittarius. Sagittarius is nabasa ko ba yung Scorpio? Libra, Virgo, Libra, Scorpio. Scorpio yung kanina, di ba? Yeah, Scorpio is from October, Libra yung kanina. Scorpio is October 23rd, 2023 to November 2021. Give me the best reading because I'm so calm. Give me the clarity. Whew. Nakabasa ko pa rin yung previous. Wait lang. Settle the energy. Nakabasa ko pa rin yung previous. Nakabasa ko pa rin. Okay. Now, strength. Strength card is inside of you. May nakikita ako ditong very motherly figure. Medyo challenge ka dito sa pagpapalaki ng anak mo. There's so much struggles when it comes to nurturing your child because it can be financially challenging. You are a single mom right now. You are a single mom na mag-isa lang binubuo yung pamumuhay ng anak mo. Yeah, the bata inside, the bata, this is the son. The son is the bata eh. The son is the bata, and you are actually nurturing the bata na mag-isa. Mag-isa. But you have so much strength to build that. Hindi mo kailangan ng co-parenting. Pero nahihirapan ka dito sa side na to. It can be physically and mentally draining, pero you have so much strength kasi there's so much possibility sa bata mo na ito yung pinagkukunan mo ng lakas. Itong bata na to yung pinagkukunan mo ng lakas. You are caring so much. You are nurturing. You are mother figure. Iniwanan ka ng iniwanan ka ng asawa mo. Iniwanan kung kayo pa rin hanggang ngayon, you felt that it seems that I am the only one parenting my kid. And it seems na imbis na dalawa kayong bumubuo ng mga pangarap nyo, parang hindi nabubuo kung ano man siya dahil it feels you doing all that job. Seems na ikaw yung nanay, ikaw pa yung tatay. Parang nandyan lang yung asawa mo na dormant lang. Behind the scene, walang effort, extra effort to be part of this co-parenting. But this child, dito ka kumuha kasi sobrang laking potential ng bata to paglaki na to. Napakaganda yung future ng bata na to. Sagittarius, top of the deck, bottom of the deck. Palapas pa rin. Ikaw yung magdidesisyon, nasa decision making stage ka ngayon. You have the option to choose kung ano man yung pipiliin mo. That choices alone will lead you to clarity. Pwedeng yung mapili mo ay mali, pero there's a lesson that makikita mo dito. And pag natama mo naman ang iyong pinili, meron tayong mabubuong mga pangarap. And that pangarap alone is the desire that you've been actually aiming since before. And you may encounter in the middle pag yung tama ang pinili mo. Kasi pag mali ang pinili mo, anyway, walang mali at walang tama kasi sa pagpili eh. When you choose the right path, meron ding mga options na mangyayari later on. Pag ito naman yung the left side ang pinili mo, meron din namang learnings na makikita mo doon. But if you choose sa right side, ang makikita mo dito ay you can build the dreams that you actually desired since the beginning. But if you choose the other way around, other option, ang makikita mo dito at you may experience a lot of challenges and darkness, but you will see the clarity and the wisdom from there. You will see the lesson that you will be experiencing, and deep inside of you, madidiscover mo yung true self pag mismo pinikit mo yung sarili. Pag ipipikit mo, kasi pag pinikit mo yung sarili, kasi pag the more na pag pumipikit ka, all you actually saw is the darkness, and the darkness itself is that's where the clarity come from. That's where the light, you can recognize the light kapag medyo madilim ang palibot mo, and that light alone, hindi mo siya isisik from the outside, but it's you yourself is the light itself kapag nasa left side ka pipili. So choose wisely kasi every choices that you are actually choosing, there's a consequence and there's a result. So it's a cause and effect result. Yun yung sa mga Sagittarius. Let's proceed with Capricorn, December 22nd. December 22nd to January 19. Capricorn, mga Capricorn. Capricorn. Ang sobrang laki mong tao, you are very authoritative, masculine energy, na nakakalimutan mong maging makatao. Alam kong hindi ikaw to eh. You're just projecting this person to become a big person, strong person, that you almost forgot that you have heart that's supposed to be also grown. Parang kailangan mong palakihin itong puso mo. Don't get overwhelmed sa mga taong nakapalibot sa'yo because these people are actually, you are displaying, your reputation is very top of your priority. Do not actually focus on your reputation because the reputation are coming from the people looking at you. They are, if you know who you are and if you know your true self, hindi mo kailangan ng protektahan yung reputation mo. What matters the most is yung character mo. Kasi pag piniplease mo yung iba dahil you are projecting and creating this reputation na maganda, you will almost forget na lumiliit yung sariling ikaw, yung puso, yung true self mo, and you're creating this image na powerful, but deep inside, nanghihina ka. Because of that people around you na pinapakisamahan mo, kahit hindi naman ikaw yun, because you are worried on your reputation. Ito yung mga nakikita ko, you are in doubt, but that's juggling energy. It's more of ginagawa mo to dahil wala kang option, dahil ito lang yung source of income mo. Ito yung nagbibigay sa'yo ng food sa table. So kung ito yung uunahin mo at hindi mo, kasi this is heart and this is earth, earthy tone. Try to balance and juggle both. Kasi pwedeng pag dito ka nag-focus sa pentacle, you will get pain na sa pakikisama sa mga mayayaman sa alta sa syudad para lang mag-fit in, and your true self, yung puso mo lumiliit, and you will become bigger person outside but smaller inside. Try to think about it. Evaluate mo to, mga Capricorn. Let's proceed with Aquarius. Aquarius is from January 20th of 2006 to April 18. Mga Aquarian, mga water. Oops. You are actually in a self-love energy. Nasa era ka ng self-love that you tend to isolate yourself. But this is not isolation. This is more of reflection to yourself. This is more of building your own power. You are in a hermit energy now. So hermit is more of you isolate yourself, but that doesn't mean that you're isolating yourself coming from a fear or fear to be hurt by someone or by somebody or by something, but it's more of you are doing it to self-reflect. You are still connected to your own emotion, and this emotion will lead you to a fruitful harvest. So try to keep that in 5 days. Yung isolation mode mo na ginagawa, that will be the chance for you to self-reflect. self-reflect ka lang ng self-reflect because you will be leading into a fruitful harvest. Gawin mo lang yan. Self-reflect ka lang ng self-reflect kung ano man yung mga kasi minsan kasi pag nasa collective tayo or minsan nasa environment tayo na sobrang daming tao, ma-project natin yung sarili natin sa kala instead of you projecting it inward. So by doing it alone na mag-hermit ka talaga, mag-hermit energy ka, meaning you isolate and you do the inner work pa-inward. So try to reflect, baka yan, doon mo makukuha ang clarity. That's for Capricorn. Aquarius, that's for Aquarius, January 28 to then Pisces, mga Piscean. Okay. You are actually gaining wisdom from experience. And you are sharing this to two people in front of you. These two people might be your kids, might be your husband, or might be friends, or might be dalawa ang nakikinig sa'yo. Pero ang isa doon ay nagda-doubt, yung isa sa'yo pinapaniwalaan ka. And minsan, this wisdom are actually coming from your experience. And this experiential wisdom is rigid, clear siya, kasi nga mas immersive yung pagkakakilala mo dito sa wisdom na to. Hindi mo to nababasa sa libro, hindi mo to nababasa or naririnig sa mga tarot reader, hindi mo to kailanman naririnig, but you yourself is experiencing this wisdom. It's an experiential wisdom yung nakukuha at na-experience mo dito, that you are very overwhelmed, happy, and joy, and overflowing, that you tend to share this to two people. These two people is, one of them is absorbing and getting it directly, na-absorb lang, na-penetrate nila sa heart nila, hanggang sa buto nila. But this one person is very resistant. Very resistant siya, kini-question niya, na minsan, akala niya, ano ka na, sira ulo ka. Parang ganun yung dating dito. But no, you're in the right path, Piscean. Mga Pisces, that has been our general collective reading for the next 5 days. This has been Jonathan. Thank you for attending this collective reading. Bye-bye!